Who was the worst behaved musical guest or host at your time at SNL?
Hey, everybody wants to know worst.
I know.
Right.
We both know, dog.
Yeah, it was Bieber.
Right. I'm not singing to you, sorry. Is that embarrassing?
Please don't do that. Ever again.
Wise men say, wise men say, only
Go.
You don't know how to sing.
Only fools rushing.
Do, re, mi, you missed two.
In Hollywood, some stars like to keep things polite and diplomatic. And then there are those who just say what's on their mind. No filter, no regrets, and sometimes no chance of an apology. Bette Davis didn't do sugarcoating, especially when it came to co-stars she couldn't stand. In a 1988 interview with Johnny Carson, she casually threw Faye Dunaway under the bus, calling her totally impossible to work with.
So who's one of the worst people you know in Hollywood?
That I worked with?
Or that you wouldn't want to work with again? If you don't have to comment on that.
$1 million, Faye Dunaway. Everybody you can put into this chair will tell you exactly the same thing.
Considering Betty had survived Hollywood feuds and faced off with Joan Crawford in Whatever Happened to Baby Jane, if she said you were difficult, you probably set a new record for being unbearable.
Man, you had a reputation at certain times of being kind of tough yourself.
No. I have never behaved in an unprofessional manner.
Right.
Ever, no. That includes keeping actors waiting, keeping crews waiting, all those things. No.
Yeah.
Never.
Well, you are a true professional. That's for sure.
Yes, that is really what she isn't.
No, she's not.
Speaking of blunt action stars, Bette Davis wasn't the only one unafraid to dish out some harsh truths. Jackie Chan had a few things to say about his fellow tough guys. Jackie Chan has jumped off buildings, fought dozens of bad guys at once, and literally broken every bone in his body. So when he met Arnold Schwarzenegger, he expected the ultimate action hero. Instead, he walked away thinking the Terminator wasn't as tough as he seemed on screen.
That's how he was, Jackie?
Yeah, I know. Well, I've been knowing him for a long time. You know, we was the partner of Hong Kong, Planet Hollywood. I met him. Most of the time, hi, shake hand, with so many people around, you know.
Right.
The first time on the set, we sit down, we talk. Then I think, wow, he's not that tough, you know.
Fast forward to 2012, he took his honesty to the next level when George Stroumboulopoulos tried to sing.
Wise men say, wise men say, only
Go.
You don't know how to sing.
Only fools rushing.
Do, re, mi, you missed two.
While Jackie was roasting vocals, another star was out there just trying to get through an interview without losing her mind. Enter Aubrey Plaza. Aubrey Plaza is the undisputed queen of awkward interviews, but even she has her limits. In 2010, she sat across from Jimmy Fallon as he attempted to sing, and rather than nodding along politely, she shut it down immediately.
I'm not singing to you, sorry. Is that embarrassing?
Please don't do that. Ever again.
Then in 2018, Aubrey one-upped herself by casually revealing to Stephen Colbert that she had been naked on horseback while filming Legion.
Do you ride the horse through a car wash, is what I'm asking.
I'm naked on the horse.
What?
No, nothing.
What did you say?
Nothing.
Did you just say you're naked on the horse?
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Wait.
So you're both bareback?
We're both bareback. The horse is riding me. I mean...
If you think Aubrey Plaza has a savage sense of humor, wait until you hear what Joan Rivers had to say about her fellow celebs. Nobody was safe from Joan Rivers. If you walked a red carpet, she was waiting to roast your outfit within an inch of its life. Chloe Sevigny once got roasted so hard that Joan compared her look to a night manager's uniform.
She looks like the night manager at a lesbian Kentucky Fried Chicken. And she's really pissed because she cannot remember what the 11th herb is. And she's
Then there was Megan Fox, who showed up to an event looking glamorous, only for Joan to quip that the Golden Globes were now allowing non-actors to attend.
I want to say I admire the Golden Globes for finally this year opening the awards to non-actors. I think this is great. Hilarious.
If Joan Rivers was brutally honest about fashion, Jennifer Lawrence took that same energy and applied it to her hotel room discoveries. Jennifer Lawrence has a habit of oversharing, but nothing topped the time she casually revealed that a hotel maid once discovered her stash of sex toys.
Yeah, so I had a copious amount of butt plugs, huge amount of different colored butt plugs, and then the maid was coming, so I was like, well, I'll just shove this under the bed so she doesn't see all these butt plugs. And then I came back, and all of them were brought out of the bed, and were in this beautiful display.
The maid found them and then just like, just put them out for you.
Yeah.
Were they in order of size?
I don't know. I think that she knew what she was doing. They're under the bed. Like,
yeah.
I don't know, but I wanted to leave a note, like, not mine, or...
Like, not mine, and they're like, wink.
Years later, she was back on Watch What Happens Life, this time dissing Tom Sandoval with dramatic flair.
What would you say to him?
I curse the day you were born. You have bad skin. You have weirdly feminine in a bad way skin, and there's no amount of spray tan that could ever change the texture of it.
Wow.
While Jennifer was calling out reality stars, Ricky Gervais was lounging in his bathtub delivering a sarcastic reality check to Hollywood's biggest night. Ricky Gervais delivered a hilariously sarcastic Oscars message, effortlessly mocking Hollywood's self-importance while casually soaking in a bubble bath.
Hi guys, Ricky G here, wellness and beauty influencer. As a celebrity, I know all about stuff, like science and politics. So trust me when I tell you who you should vote for. If you don't vote the right way, it's like a hate crime, and it makes me sad and angry, and I'll leave the country. And you don't want that.
While Ricky was roasting Hollywood from his bathtub, Miriam Margolyes was out there pulling back the curtain on the Queen's true personality. On This Morning, Miriam Margolyes shared an embarrassing story about meeting Queen Elizabeth, expecting a lovely chat, but getting the royal cold shoulder instead.
When the Queen came over to me and she asked me what I did, I said, I'm the best reader of stories in the whole world. And she went like that. And then she immediately left me and went to the next person and said, and what do you do? And he said, Mum, I teach dyslexic children to read. He was Scottish. And I said, standing next to him, really, how fascinating. I didn't know that. And she turned to me and said, be quiet.
While Miriam was getting dismissed by the Queen, Bill Hader was busy revealing the worst SNL guest he ever had to deal with. Bill Hader isn't the type to call people out, but in 2018, he admitted that Justin Bieber was the worst SNL guest he ever worked with.
Who was the worst behaved musical guest or host at your time at SNL?
Everybody wants to know worst.
I know.
Right.
We both know, dog.
Yeah, it was Bieber.
Right.
Yeah, Bieber was. Bieber was.
Yes.
Yeah.
We talked on Stern about that.
Yeah, Bieber was. He just was in a bad place.
Meanwhile, Kevin Hart wasn't holding back either, especially when it came to Charles Barkley. On Inside the NBA, Kevin Hart roasted Charles Barkley so badly that it should have been illegal.
Hey Kevin, I've seen your new show where you sit in the hot tub. Your body ain't that good when you can just walk around without your shirt off.
First of all, if we're ever going to talk about bodies, I want you not to be the one to bring that conversation up. All right? If you don't get out of here shaped like a beanbag that got sand in it.
But if you want to see a roast that wasn't all fun and games, let's talk about Chris Rock versus Will Smith. In his 2023 Netflix special, Chris Rock did not hold back about Will Smith's Oscars slap.
Oh, y'all know what happened to me. Getting smacked by Suge Smith. And people like, did it hurt? It still hurts. But I'm not a victim, baby. You will never see me on Oprah or Gayle crying. I couldn't believe it, and I love Men in Black. No. I took that hit like Pacquiao, motherfucker.
After a year of silence, he came out swinging, taking shots at both Will and Jada Pinkett Smith.
Will and his wife was her son's friend, okay? She hurt him way more than he hurt me, okay? And a lot of people go, Chris, how come you didn't do nothing back? Because I got parents. And you know what my parents